I am Wakara Monday and I'll be taking you through the business plans template of the Flourish Africa's 2023 Business and Life Skills Training Program. From this video, you should be able to fill your template professionally. Now, from the front page, which you can see on the screen, you just have to edit the business plan title and put your business name. Let's say Sanka Empire. I just edit the business plan title and put Sanka Empire. The next thing there is you see the street address. You put your address there. You put the city and you put the zip code. You also see the telephone there. You put your number. That's the contact details of your business. You will also see the email and the web address. You put it there. But if there is any of them that you don't have, you remove it. If you don't have a website, you remove the web address. Okay, let's continue. Looking at the table of content, it has 4 chapters. Chapter 1 is the executive summary. Chapter 2 is the description of business. Chapter 3 is the marketing. And chapter 4 is the appendix. Let's look at them carefully. Executive summary. This should always be written last when you are writing your business proposals or your business plan. It is even spelled out here. And why addressing or why attempting any of the questions here? Ensure your content or your response answers all the questions in this hash column. All the sub questions written here, your content should be able to address all of them. I will not talk much about executive summary because I have made a video about how to write executive summary. Just find it, watch the video and write a professional executive summary. Let's look at the highlights. The highlights here, the best thing you can do here is to use a chart or a graph. They've given you a chart as a case study and I encourage you to go by it. Let me explain what is here. First, you must not use 4 years as they used in this very sample from 2011 to 2014. No, you can use 2 years, you can use 3 years. It depends on how long your business has been in existence. And here, you can see the different colors there. Like in 2011, the first column is the sales. That's profit, which is 55,000 US dollars there. That's the first column. It is 55,000. Then we also look at the other column there. That's the expenses, 20,000 US dollars. You can see it there. And to get the net profit there, you only subtract the 20,000 US dollars as expenses from the total sales, which is the revenue, and it gives you about 35,000. That is just $55,000 minus $20,000. It should give you $35,000. Simple. So you do that in the first year. You do it in the second year. If your business has been in existence in the third year, you also do it. But one good thing about it is progressive. You can see 2011, 2012, 2013, and 2014 there. It is progressive. That's what they want to see. The next one now. Okay, the next thing, objective. The objectives of your business is very clear here. You only need to write at least 2 or 3 objectives. 2, 3, or 4 objectives are okay. Your objectives can be increasing your revenue, can be increasing your customer base. It can also be getting new equipment. It can also come from the angle of staffing. Maybe you want to increase the strength of your staff. It can also be training. It can also be maybe diversification into other products. So it can mean many things. So you just have to highlight them. You just have to highlight them. Very simple. As of the mission statement, I will not say anything about it because how to write a good mission statement is already on this channel. You can just look for the video there and you watch it. It will give you a professional approach. For the sake of time, I will rush a bit so that we can beat other very important sections in this video. So talking up the keys to success, you have to deal with that. It is very easy. It is self-explanatory. You just put some keys, some of your unique propositions, what you will do to be successful in business. Now, let's look at chapter 2, description of your business. This is very important. This first paragraph there, you have to write a problem statement, write a solution statement, and write what we can describe as features and functionalities. It is very important while describing your business, you put the problem statement and why your business is in existence. The problem your business is solving, how your business is solving it, and if you are talking of a product, you also touch a few things about the product. And your unique propositions should also be there. It should not be more than one page. Talking of the company ownership and legal entity, this part is particularly what you should do, but I will just give you a hint. The first thing is you should be able to know the type of business you are operating based on the registration status. Let's say for example, you're using Sanka Empire. Sanka Empire is a private company limited by shares, so you must put it there. And if you are in the manufacturing sector, you must also indicate that you are a manufacturing company, but in the case of Sanka Empire, we are a service delivering company. So you indicate it there. This is very important, yes, very important. And if you actually require some licenses to operate, you put it there. Just like those within the food industry, you might require licenses from NAFDAC to get their NAFDAC approval. If you have it, you put it there. If you don't have it, you be free to tell them you don't have it at the moment. And you should be able to say, okay, this is the reason why I'm in this program to get this that will lead to NAFDAC approval or whatsoever licenses you need. It is also very important. Let's look at the location. The location of your business is very important. There are some businesses that require that location matters, and there are other businesses that location does not matter. So you should be able to put it directly. That's okay. My business location matters, and I have this location which is also to my advantage. Your location can be a strength, but businesses like Sanka Empire that leverage social media to deliver our services, we are not affected by location, so we will put it there. Okay, but there are some businesses, but here you should also be very careful. You look at the end of each of the pages, you will see at the end of each of the pages you will see where you put your business name and the date, the end of each of the pages. After your location, we are looking at the interior. Yes, the interior matters when it comes to some businesses. The interior matters, and we need to talk about it. Businesses like the photography studios, businesses like mushroom mushroom cultivation, also businesses like poultry farming. All these businesses requires good interior. Let me talk of the mushroom cultivation. You need a greenhouse. Yes, you need a greenhouse. So describing the interior of your business matters. Talking about mushroom farming, the square footage of your business, that's of your operating space, also matters because it determines the size or the volume of bears it can contain. So these things matters when it comes to those businesses, but there are some businesses that it doesn't matter at all. So you should be able to spell it out. It is very necessary. You spell it out simply that okay, our interior does not matter, but this is what we do, this is what we do. That's if you're operating within businesses that the interior does not count. Okay, hours of operation. This is self-explanatory, as they also said. So you know the time you operate, you know the time you open and the time you close. But I encourage you to choose a time that actually shows that you are working full time on this business. And in a week, it shows that you are working more than 45 hours. Products and services. Now, before we talk about that, I will take you to Now, before we talk about the products and services, I will take you to the notes. You can see notes there. The last one is if you are producing only products or only service, then you have to delete one. So let's say Sanka Empire, I will delete product and then I will leave only service. But if you actually you have products that are selling products, you have to delete and services there and leave only products there. This will help you to streamline your response. And what you are doing here is you are describing the product, you are describing how this product solve the problems you identified. If the service, you are describing how the service solve the problem you identified. It is very important. Very important. Suppliers. Now, if you require suppliers, you can put it there, but if you do not, then you delete it. You delete the column. Just have to delete suppliers out of it. If your business does not need a supplier, the value change does not need a special supplier, you have to delete it. The service. Now, this is one of the parts that is confusing to most people because of the product and services that is at the other column, and they are seeing the service here. Some persons are confused. No, you don't need to. The service here is particularly talking about how you render your product or service. Unlike here, where the product and services are here, even if you've deleted product there, when it comes to this place, it is still very vital. So if I am actually in, okay, like Sanka Empire, this very column is asking me how do I deliver my service. I have explained what I do there. How do I do it? How do I serve the people? The medium is very important. Those things is this service more or less your competitive advantage. What you do that other people are not doing. How do you make your offerings that will attract customers to you? That is what is important there. So if I'm selling mango, how do I sell it that will make customers to buy from me and not to buy from other person? That's my competitors. So the next thing is manufacturing. Here is very important. If you're into the production of a product, you must clearly give the steps by step procedures on how you produce this thing. Here you are convincing the investor that okay, we actually know how to do this. Yeah, I am convincing the investor that okay, we actually know how to produce mango. That's if we actually produce mango. So if you are producing mango, if you're into mango production, you are telling the investor, this is what we do. We source raw materials from here. After sourcing raw materials, we wash them, we peel them, we dry them, we process them, we subject it through this machine to crush them. We do this, we mold them, we dry them again, and it becomes this. That's what you're doing there. The management. This is a vital part. This is what shows your strength. So you have to first understand that this is for women-led organizations, and A woman is expected to um, have at least 50%, but preferably about 70 to 75% at least of the shares and the management of the business. So while we are talking about the management, you are expected to submit the profiles, that's the CVs of these people. I will not talk much about the financial management because I have something to say about that at the appendix. So we will look at it carefully when we get to the appendix. And this will serve as an introduction to filling this very templates. We may not take all of them at the moment because it's actually um, technical and will consume much time. But if you have any challenge filling any part of this template from the beginning to the end, you are free to contact Sanka Empire. We will help you fill this template professionally, and we will also use our arsenals to help you on that program, the Flourish Africa 2023 program. This is actually the second tier of the program. The first one is done, and out of the 500 in the group, 100 will be funded, and it is a 5 years program. So, if you have any challenge, Sanka Empire is here to help you. Contact us using the number displayed on the screen, and we will be of help to you. You can call us or you can send a WhatsApp message to us. Thank you.